Coach Anderson to make a brief opening statement, then we'll take questions.
Obviously, just disappointed in how we played. Real simple, we're not playing very good football. That's not hard to see. Falls on me, it's my job to get it done. We've got to find some balance, some consistency, and just had not played well this season yet. We got guys that look good on paper, but right now when you put us on the field, we're kind of an accident waiting to happen. We offensively move the ball, can't finish. Defensively, we've got to make them kick field goals and create some turnovers, and just those things aren't happening consistently in any of those phases. But it's just time right now. We got to dig deep and find out what we can do, put them in a position to be successful. I got to look and see what I'm doing offensively, and just what we're trying to run, what we want to run. We got to find out what we can run, what we can run consistently, what we can execute consistently. I don't care if I got to revamp the whole thing. I got to find out what this group can do. It doesn't matter what groups in the past have done. It matters what this group can do. Find some confidence. Defensively, again, we got to find a way to create turnovers and make them kick field goals. There's the bad of the night is that obviously we played poorly and we let a good team beat the crap out of us. The good of the night is that if we can find a way to right the ship, there's still games that we can win on our schedule. There's still an opportunity to win our division. We got a lot of work to do to get there, and we've got to find a way to play well. I just don't think we've done it. Even the games that we've won, I just don't think we played well. We played well enough, but not to what we're capable of. So, like I said, it starts with me. I got to find it. It starts in my office and works its way down. And so that's what I'll be doing first thing in the morning.
What is it about the offense to where it's not been able to punch in touchdowns? Is that concerning to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like having to put the field goal team out there. We've obviously scored points, and with the system in the past, we scored a bunch of points a year ago, and we've plugged some new guys in, and just not finding rhythm and just not finding balance and consistency. We tend to find a way to derail a drive, move the ball, and find a way to derail a drive. So we got to grow some guys up. Well, that's our job. I mean, really, we got to find a way to find the things that we did do well, if there is anything. We got to teach from the things we didn't. And at the same time, I told them we got to hit the reset button and understand that we can still control our destiny on our side of the league. And that's thankful that the divisions are set up the way they are, where we still have that opportunity. I've been here before, to be honest with you, and with a team that figured it out and went on a run and ended up with a great year. So hopefully this team can do the same. Just right now, I haven't seen that. It hadn't clicked, and we've got to try to find that.
You guys had a couple injuries tonight, Brandon and Viner and Jacobs. How are they all doing?
I think just what little bit of hurt. I mean, I think bumps and bruises, but I'm really not sure. I hadn't had a chance to talk to the trainer to find out just how significant anything is.
Coach, do you feel as if it's reached the point where you need to basically reinvent the wheel when it comes to the offense?
I don't know. It's possible. I really don't. I know I've taken the smallest game plan in 2 weeks in a row to try to build confidence and find a way, and obviously that's not been the answer. We did play two good defenses, both of them. I give them credit, both of them are well built, and both teams are going to win games. But at the same time, I think as a coach to be good at your job, you got to self-assess. And from play calling to design to scheme to all the above, to make sure we're giving this group of guys the best opportunity. And I don't know what that looks like yet. I don't think you know that till you go dissect it in every aspect. And that's how I'm built. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not trying to blame somebody else. It's my job. And that's where it's got to start.
I don't care about these things, but given the expectation for the season, do these two sting a little bit more?
Anytime we lose a conference game, it stings. We lose one at home, it stings worse. And yeah, knowing that that there was tremendously high expectations at the beginning of the year, you don't want to let everybody down. A bunch of people stayed tonight. I appreciate the ones that did, because it wasn't good football that they were watching. They stayed because they care. I know there'll be a bunch of people that jump off the bandwagon. That's fine. The people that stay, hopefully they'll stick through it with us, and we'll find a way to start playing better ball. I mean, that's the goal. We're gonna keep working. I mean, one day, one practice, one game at a time, we gotta find a good football team in there. I know there's talent, but we're not playing good ball.
Without Kendrick and Brady going down, are you concerned at all about the wide receiver depth? And
I'm worried about depth, period. We have an extremely small roster right now. It's talented, but it's extremely small, and it is affecting the way we play. We're playing a ton of freshmen because of it, and I think somewhere along the way, it just we make some inexperienced mistakes at times. So yeah, we got to do everything we can. We've had to monitor the way we practice. We've had to manage the way we practice because we're extremely thin. We cannot afford to lose anybody else.
Coach, what about maybe after those first couple interceptions for Justice that he got maybe a little gun shy, a little more tentative, maybe?
Hard to say. I have to watch. I wouldn't want to comment that way. I want to watch the tape. I don't know. He's always been a guy who stood in the pocket. Obviously frustrated with picks, and to be honest with you, the one backed up down here, that's my fault. Already thought we had the first. Already called the play. Realized we didn't have the first. It should have changed the play. To be honest, we should have used the timeout. Didn't want to. Should have. And just I felt like I put him in a bad situation when it ended up being 3rd and 1 instead of being first down. And, the play had some answers, but they played it well. Corner did a great job jumping it, but I shouldn't have put him in that situation. That's all on me. Should have just used the timeout, eaten the timeout, and put him in a better play. So that one falls on me. I think the other one, he's trying to push the ball downfield. They're late with 20 seconds left in the half, hoping to make a play. Ball got tipped. The last ball got tipped. So it's one of those. Anytime the ball gets tipped, it goes in the air. Bad things typically happen. So I think frustration, but I don't know about happy feet, to be honest with you. It's hard to say without watching tape.
You mentioned being part of teams that have turned things around and going on the run. What are some things from the experiences you've had that you feel you can put towards this team to help them at this point?
Well, I just explained to them that I've been there. I mean, I've been in this situation before, and then we found a way to right the ship, just settle down and play good ball. I think, again, just continue to love them and care for them and pull them together as best I can. Lead by example and take ownership where it belongs, and that starts with me. So, I'm going to be critical of me and the job I'm doing first, and then I'm going to do my best to teach them and know that if we can just one day at a time play the game we're capable of playing at the level we're capable of playing it at, that anything's possible. So, it's not what any of us expected, obviously. We thought, we're hoping it would be easy and that this team would just roll and click, but every team's different, and it's obvious this team is still searching to find itself and hasn't done it yet. So we back to work.
How frustrating is it to watch that defense? It kind of seemed like it was feast or famine, either 3 and out in the backfield or giving up big chunks.
Yeah, I think that's been, and that's kind of been what we've been this year, just inconsistent. Same thing offensively, inconsistent. As a team, inconsistent. So it's frustrating because when they do play well, I mean, it's dominant at times, and then when we don't, we have a letdown. It's an explosive play, or it's a tackle for a loss offensively, or a sack, or a turnover. I mean, we're just so volatile on both sides of the equation. We got to find consistency and balance, and just kind of play routine ball, and we're not seeing it.